Okay, welcome back everybody to the battle. Hope you had a good break and stretched, got some snacks and filled up your drinks because the battle's pretty much in full swing. We've had some shots fired and some people already killed, so so far you know that things are being burned in this fortress. You know that Valken's no longer invisible and that he has freed one of the prisoners. So we can go ahead and start at the top of the round with Meep. Meep, what do you do?
Okay. Can I get within 30 feet of Ron, Bryn, and Vin?
I just noticed it's
Not
meat.
Bryn, but Ron.
It's
and
a
Vin.
meat cleaver, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a meat cleaver.
You can get within 30 feet of Ron and Vin, but I don't believe it could be Bryn.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll have to choose between Ron or Bryn.
I'm gonna pick Bryn because I don't know Ron.
Snap!
So sorry.
Wow.
And I am going to cast Bless on so I guess let's see. Yeah, 3. Myself, Vin, and Bryn. And then as my bonus action, so wait, I need to move. Oh shoot.
What does Bless do?
You get a D4 to your attack rolls and your saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever you roll, you just add a D4
Yep.
onto that.
Make sure to put that D4 out. I'm sure Locke will probably remind the group, but I will forget.
And
so.
I got it too. Who got it? Me.
You
Everyone but
and Ben.
Moon?
And does
Okay.
this over
me and Ben. Okay.
overgo the blessing of the trickster and patch that trace? Like all that's worn off.
Yeah, it's because it's concentration. Those would have
Okay.
fallen off. So
Just wanna
you
make
don't
sure.
have. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
So and then bonus action, my meat cleaver is gonna smack this guy.
Gotcha. Your Meep Cleaver moves up. Go ahead and roll for.
Okay.
Love it.
23.
That definitely hits. Roll your damage.
Okay. 10
10.
points of, what is it? Force? Yeah, force damage.
Doesn't matter. They are dead.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay.
she just goes, ta-da!
Good job, Meep. Very good job. You're doing great.
Thank you.
Okay. This one sees Bryn. I don't think they have a line of sight though. Nope, not through the wall. But they can get to Valken, so he's going to move over here and is going to shoot you, Valken. And they're gonna hit you.
Okay.
And you are gonna take a
Am
total
I?
of 4 piercing damage.
Or can I? Cha.
That's a good question.
A bullet. Can I do crazy monk shit
You
with a
know
bullet?
what? Yeah. Fuck
Yes,
it. Of
yes,
course you can.
yes,
You're a
yes.
monk.
Boom.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You're a monk.
That's sick. Monks are the best.
So I think no matter what you roll, you can deflect that missile. So
Okay.
Are you telling me I could dodge bullets?
Cash the bullet. I don't need to.
all right.
I just want to swat it.
Ron.
Question. I don't know if I could. I'm gonna bring out my flute and sing the song of Elky, so Elky could summon.
Okay. Let's see. So you would know that it takes 10 minutes
Ooh.
for the fine
Okay.
steed.
So I wasn't
So-
sure if Elk was following the group.
However, I will say, since you had cast it before, And that they are your steed and your spell that Elkie went with you into
Excellent.
the Fae. That makes sense to me. So up until now, we'll fudge that, but they were moved into that other plane and they were shunted out with you. So you call for Elkie's aid. And Elkie
Is anyone else
obliges.
picturing the reindeer from Frozen? Because that's what I'm picturing for Elkie.
I'm gonna.
And I will help you with that.
I like it.
Here you go.
Excellent. And would that say that would be my action, just to summon him and mount him?
No. You didn't have to cast a spell or anything. It only takes half your movement to mount something. So
Then I will use Elkie's movement to get me to the gate.
gotcha. Oop.
Oh,
Go for it.
okay.
I didn't know if you could do it or I could do it, but you know what? There you go.
We both can do it. All right.
Nice. I'll remember how I did that. You were at the gates.
Would I have enough movement or actions to leap off Elkie to get on top of the gate? Or is it too high for me?
It's not too high for you, but I will have you roll an athletics check to see if you can make the jump and then stick it.
Athletics of 20.
Easy. You, sir, hop off of Elkie. Can you make your way? Do you want to be there?
Yes.
Go for it.
All right. Is that all I can do?
No, you got an action, man.
Oh, swinging away.
Yeah, whistling for
All
Elkie
right, hammer time.
it's a free action.
Oh, okay. I rolled 2, so
What's your
9.
total?
9.
9 is not enough.
All right, second attack. Hoop. There we go. 22.
Oh yeah, roll your damage.
That is an 8.
Okay. Looking burnt and a little hurt and pretty upset.
I'm
It is
just,
actually.
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna use a smite
Go for it.
on the second hit. With the 8, 12 additional damage.
Okay. Yeah, they're hanging on, and they on their turn are going to disengage. They're going to hop down here. They do not fall prone. And there. And they take, whoops, not in the trait, doesn't count. Some falling damage.
Oh.
Vin, it's your turn.
What's the door made out of?
It is a portcullis, so it's got the kind of thing with that kind of comes down. It's a lattice, and then behind that looks to be like a heavy wooden door with like banded iron around it.
There's like I need to Google this portcullis word there.
Yeah, it's a little thing like the gate before the gate that's made of metal, and it kind of goes down.
Oh, I see.
Looks like a crosshatch pattern.
Got it. Can't burn that. Okay. Okay, I'll move forward then and get up to where everybody else is. Is that allowed?
Yep, roll me an athletics check.
Okie dokie. Athletics is not high. Okay, the roll is okay, so 18 plus.
You're good. So you get
Okay.
onto the wall next to Ron.
Yay. And then I guess the guy that I see here, I would like to hit him with.
Go for it.
Yeah, let's do Chaos Bolt,
Okay.
which is always a fun one. So let me do my ranged spell. Let's see if we hit. Okay, so 10 plus 8 is 18.
That hits.
Okay, so all right, so this is the one that's funky. So let me get 2d8 Let me get my other die. Okay, that's a 1 plus a 4, which is a 5, but I also get to roll a d6.
Mm-hmm.
Let me roll one of those,
Oh,
which is a 6.
So
she already
11
rolled a
total?
hit. Right?
Yeah, 11 total.
Yeah.
Um,
4.
And then I get to choose one of the d8s for the type of damage. So let's do acid damage.
Gotcha. What was your
Please.
total damage?
6, 7. Wait, hold on. What is this? Oh, this is a 7. Wait, hold on. Is this a 7 or a 1? No, it's a 1. Okay. The font on the dice are kind of funky.
Gotcha.
Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 total.
That one burns in the
acid.
acid of your chaos bolt.
Nice.
Okay.
I want to tell the party. I was like, I saw people over there. I ran to tell you, but then you ran past me, and now we're here.
Yeah, and you can see the interior. You see Valken over there. You see this pile of parchment burning in here. And Valken, your turn.
Okay. This person just showed up.
Mhm. You're standing next to that reinforced door. What we're calling this.
Okay. This guy with the beard, he's still up on the wall.
He is. He
Did
just took a shot. He just took a shot at you.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna do my duty and attack the person that's on this level. So I'm gonna move right here
Okay.
and take some swings at him. 18.
18 hits.
Okay. That damage is 13.
Yeah, you slay this one. What does it look like when you seemingly slay the leader of this fortress?
Well, I just run up and some fancy sword things and just give it a nice slice across the chest.
Fancy sword things indeed. Anything else
Yeah.
you'd like to do?
I would like to go over to the drow then
Mm-hmm.
and cut them loose. as well.
Gotcha.
And I guess is that it? Is that all I can do?
That is
I don't know
it.
if that's a bonus action or
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Okay, we're good.
Bryn.
I don't see anybody else up here, so I'm gonna come over to the edge, and I kind of want to like jump off.
Sure. Roll an acrobatics check for me.
9. Oh, plus bless, right?
Yep. Plus bless.
13.
So you do not
Oh, wait.
fall. You do not fall prone. And then you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. Lock.
What
Wait, was that my?
bless is just attack rolls and saving throws. It's not
Yeah.
checks.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
So you
you're
are
right.
prone and you take 3.
Okay, I'm prone.
Sorry.
The other would be guidance.
That's okay.
You're right. That's okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I was confused. But then I can get up as my action.
That's half your movement to get up.
Okay, so that's probably all my movement for this turn. To jump down.
Yep.
and...
So you went 10 there to jump, and then 15 is half. So you have 5 feet left.
Do I see? I can see Velcan from here,
You
right?
can see what your character sees.
Okay, so I could probably attack one of these guys. So I'm gonna move 5 feet forward,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to throw the javelin at this guy.
Okay.
Is that a bad guy?
I don't know.
Well,
That person is appearing
is he a
to
human or a
hold-
dwarf?
Well, that one is a human man and is holding a staff, a bow staff.
Is it Velcan's bow staff?
It sure is.
Okay, I'm not gonna attack him. I start to, and I go, my bed. And I think that will be my turn.
You do see another one up here if you wanted to throw it at somebody.
Oh, I can see him too. Okay. So I
If your
start to throw it
character
at the
can see
guy. I
him,
go,
then you can see him.
and then I redirect and throw it at the guy the bow staff guy's attacking. Throw my javelin.
Yep. Make
Actually.
an attack roll. It would be at disadvantage since they are about
Okay.
15 feet up.
11. Oh no, plus bless this time. This time
Yeah,
actually
bless
plus
this time.
bless.
Yeah. Yeah.
13.
Yeah, that's exactly what you need.
Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna hit him for 7.
7 damage.
He's
Okay.
wounded. But
And
then I
they
get my
have-
second attack.
You do.
So I'm gonna bonus action. I should have that left. Yeah, recall the
Mhm.
javelin, and I'm gonna throw it again.
Okay.
It's the exact same. 6 plus 5 for 11, and then plus 4 should
It
hit.
hits.
9 damage, and I don't know if he can be wounded.
I think it's once per turn, but it doesn't matter because you killed them.
Oh, sorry about the. Okay. Hey, Velkan.
Yo.
Just for your information earlier, once per turn, you can attack and you can wound them.
Okay.
So up next is someone that you all do not see currently, but you do hear a very loud war horn being blown from that tower.
Uh-oh.
You hear just this.
Which tower?
And it echoes and echoes and echoes.
Did we just start a war?
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think we just started a war.
You see them emerge from this tower and then seemingly disappear over the side. Beep.
Okay. She's just gonna take a run and go and try to climb up the wall, and but she's just like, I can't see, and she like has to like run and jump.
Yeah. So you'll have to dash to get all the way up probably because it's 30 feet
Okay.
to the wall. But give me an athletics check. You need
How
a
tall are you?
5.
3 feet?
Really small. Athletics.
5 is what you need.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I rolled a 9.
Perfect.
Okay.
So you get a running start
Scrambles up
and
there.
run up to the edge of the wall here, and you find some kind of outcropped like stone that's just kind of moved and settled from over time, and just
You sure
Find
Elkie
it.
doesn't toss her over?
I don't think
She's
Elkie
probably a
knows
little
her.
afraid of the giant elk
Yeah.
that appeared out of nowhere.
And-
So
And not just an elk, but a giant elk of Fey origin.
yeah,
So-
she's definitely afraid of that thing.
Yeah.
So and then is there anyone within 60 feet of me?
Not that you might think is an enemy or not.
Okay, then I'm gonna move the meep cleaver.
Okay.
I just am gonna go hover it around my friends that are just
Medicine
About right there.
just in case anyone's
Valken,
gonna
you
mess with them.
just see the golden spectral cleaver kind of hovering above this poor person right here. Ron.
Is there still smoke like coming out from somewhere?
There is in this area.
Ron will head to that direction by jumping down.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Got it.
You take a whole 1 falling damage.
All right. Acrobatics is 10.
That's exactly what you need. You land on your feet.
Awesome. So 5, 15, 20, 25, 30?
Mm-hmm.
Is that dilapidated space? Can I go through there?
Yep, you can.
All right, I'll just dash on through.
So you can see here is just kind of looks to be like a crate next to just a bunch of dumped out papers that at this point are well underway of burning. You can see maybe a few pieces that haven't caught yet, but you're pretty certain that given just a little more time, they're going to be all completely kind of engulfed in flames. So for the purposes of just a visual, about 3/4 of it are burned up already.
Okay.
Vin.
Well, since I dashed,
sorry.
I'm done.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
I
sick.
dashed, so I'm done.
Vin.
We don't see any more like bad guys within our area, right?
You can see.
Okay. I'm gonna go down. Is there like stairs or something, or?
You could go through the tower and down if that's what you wanted to do. If you didn't want to jump.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So
I'm
I'll
not
put you
very
over
nimble.
there so you can see the inside of the tower, and then you would basically wind up here for 30 feet.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh,
Yep.
sorry,
Yeah,
I
that's
moved
okay.
it.
Right there.
I was grabbing her.
No worries.
And then from here, do I have an angle of any more bad guys?
You don't see any.
Okay, I see other people on the map, so I wasn't sure if they were bad or not.
Mhm.
Okay, I will just stay here then.
Okay.
And hold my
next-
action in case a bad guy comes over the wall.
Gotcha. This one right here runs and dashes and is saying, no, 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 no. And then all they can do is dash over there. This one does the same. That's all they can do. Valken, it's your turn.
I just kind of run on over towards this person here,
Mhm.
and while I'm doing that, I yell to my party. I think we're supposed to. That burning stuff, I don't think should be burning, so we might need to get that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cut this person loose as well.
Okay. Bryn.
And,
Oh, sorry. Go
yeah.
ahead, Falcon, if you want to do anything else.
I think yeah, that's fine. I'll just cut them loose.
Bryn,
Where was the like horn blowing guy, the war horn blowing guy?
you don't see him. You knew the horn happened from here in the tower. And then they came out and then went over the side.
Here. And even if I dashed, I can't. Well, I could dash to get inside that building, but they're kind of in the way. So I think I'm going to let Ron deal with that.
Okay.
I'm just going to go over here to make sure there's nothing that we haven't sorted through. Actually, is there a way up that I can see? It's a little hard to see.
There are stairs up here, if that's what you're looking
Okay,
for.
then I'm going to dash.
You'd be able to get to
Oh,
the
boy.
doorway, essentially.
Sorry, my thing's lagging. If you can just move me to where I
So-
would be able to go. And remember, it's plus 10.
Yep, you are
Well, plus
inside the tower, and there is no one there, and there is a large, sort of like a large war horn, but it's placed here, much larger than what you'd use in your hand. And with the tower is a completely open top, so that's how the sound was able to travel out.
Gotcha.
You do not see the dwarf that went over the side. Up next, and you don't see, but you hear like a lever or something. Almost that sound that you hear on roller coasters when it's pulling you up.
Oh. Okay.
And at this point, I'm going to say that we are out of initiative. There are no more threats in the vicinity. If you all so choose, I would assume that you would try and put the fires out. I know the other two are going to.
Yes.
And you have a few remnants of some of the papers a lot of it being burned, and they're frantically looking through the missives. This one goes to collect their equipment in the tower here and comes out and goes to help. And then Valken, you can retrieve your bow staff whenever.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll just come down here and check out what's going on. Get my staff back.
So
Oh.
Go ahead, Vin.
Guys, when we were here earlier, I just wanted to let you know that I saw thousands of troops dressed in different colors. So we should get out of here, like, now.
I mean, we all saw them, right?
Standing armies just in the distance,
They're like down to the north of the map,
miles
right?
away, miles away.
Yeah,
We
it
should
looks. Vin, it
leave.
looks like they're about to have a war with each other. I don't
Yeah,
think they're
but
going to
we
come
don't
up
know-
here.
We don't know what that war sound was for. Maybe they're telling us to come here. Like, who knows, man? I'm just saying we shouldn't spend any extra time. We should skedaddle.
So
Yeah, we got what we came for.
the half drow, she says, I'll tell you what it was. They just alerted everyone down at the encampment at the bottom of this mountain that something is wrong. So I suggest you all get your shit and leave, because that's what we'll be doing. I appreciate
That's what
the
I'm
help.
saying.
I'm assuming that the general sent you,
Yes, that is correct.
and it's lucky
I'm
that
just
you showed up, because I believe Ron is the one with the medallion.
Whoa.
I'm like, bling.
Very well.
I mean, I feel like saving their lives is proof enough, but whatever.
Meep, what were you gonna say?
Meep was just like, I'm just hanging out. Like she wasn't sent by anybody. Like
and she looks and points at the spectral cleaver. She goes, and you call this hanging out? Well, we should hang out more often then.
oh, I
Pretty impressive, yeah.
make it go away.
So we leave then.
I say
Yeah.
we leave and leave quickly. We've gotten some information that we can use, but not what we were expecting. It was only a matter
Well.
of time before something happened and they had sent the orders, but well, we failed, and I would say that you marginally succeeded.
Well, you're alive, so I feel like we succeeded. Let's go.
Yes, I would put the mission before me, but I do thank you. I
My
say we
mission
go.
was to save you. I am successful.
Your mission was
Let
not
us
to
go.
save them.
Yeah, I
It was
was.
to bring them back if they were alive, but it was to intercept the missives. Get the information.
Well, we suck at stealth. Why would they hire us for this? This is really their fault, not mine.
Vulcan just turns and like, believe it or not, I'm not a rogue. I'm a monk.
I feel like we did pretty good considering.
Well, we should retreat now. We should get out of here and return.
All right.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we book it.
Gotcha. And then the woman says, by the way, we should probably gather some supplies, the food, because we don't have any currently, and then we will be on our way. If you travel with us, the journey will be much easier, I say. If that's all right with you.
That's
Still enough to
perfectly acceptable. Yes.
Very well. My name is Iris. My friend over here. And she points over to the human man, Simmel, and then points to the other elven woman, Natalia. All right, let's be off. So essentially, they gather the rations. They pick up enough for them for about a week's worth of food, and then you all can also pick up about, with there's 6 of you, about 4 additional days of rations. They've pretty much cleaned them out.
Sounds good.
All
Was there
right.
anything else in this tower of note, like that we could that we could take or anything?
Do you want to spend some time to look around and try and investigate or loot?
I'm not worried about the tower, but I'd like to loot the bodies. I think.
Yeah, I'll spend some time to like look around and loot. They might have something good or important for later.
Okay. So what I will ask for you, is there anything that you're prioritizing? Because depending on how long you take to do this is going to be time spent
Money.
in this place. Money? Okay.
Yeah, like money, gems, potions, stuff like that is what I'm looking for particularly.
Gotcha.
Same.
Okay. For those of you that are looking, give me an investigation check.
I
was
think we should
gonna
each do a body if possible.
Detect a magic, and if there's anything magical, he'll just grab it and go.
Go for it.
All right, done deal.
While they're doing that, can I cast mending on any of the papers that if there's any pieces that fit?
Yeah, you could do
I don't
that.
know.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Most of it's
Just
burnt.
to kind of help. Yeah.
But yeah, you can mend some pieces together to make it a little easier to read instead of
Okay.
having to have pieces. So yeah, that definitely does help.
Okay.
What were your investigation checks?
17.
May I use magical guidance to re-roll?
You sure can.
Oh.
It's not much better.
Okay.
10.
Is that the bend luck feature?
No, it's just magical guidance.
Oh,
I
you're
don't
right.
know what it is. When we leveled it, it appeared in my a thing.
You can spend a sorcery
So-
point to reroll it. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. So 17. What were the other two?
8.
8
I think it was 10.
and 10.
A 9 plus 1 is 10. Yeah.
Okay, so if you are prioritizing money, gems, magical items, you can walk away with a total of about 150 gold or so. They're gold pieces, but they are minted differently. They don't look like the same gold pieces that you have in the kingdom, but gold's gold. As far as magic in the area, Ron, you see some detect magic pings on a couple of the soldiers that you all fell, and they are spherical metallic devices of some sort, not too dissimilar as to what was used earlier. You can, for now, that's about all you know. You may have to spend some time. These are things that you've never seen before, technology that is very foreign to you all. So you may have to spend
Yeah.
quite a bit of time, make some checks, or you don't have identify in your group, but that would help too. So, but you do
Yeah,
have two of
just-
them.
Pocket them and
Mhm.
boogie on out.
Gotcha. They're about this size to a normal person, like a little smaller than basketball size. For you, they're like palm sized. Okay. So you all head off back the way you came, assuming trying to head back to the city of Falshir. So
Yes.
what I would like from you all, there's going to be a couple of checks and some things happening. First of all, whoever's going to be leading the group back, make a survival check.
Ben?
Does Vin get any assistance since we're with the scouts?
Yes, you can roll with advantage.
Ooh, yeah.
All right. The first one is a 9, and the
Mhm.
second one, come on, baby, give me something good, is a 9 plus 5, which
Okay.
is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Gotcha. And then I need everyone in the group to make survival checks for me.
Additional?
Yes, this is for something.
Oh my gosh, I
Sure.
spent all my good rolls today.
19.
15.
20, 21.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
8.
4.
Ooh,
Gotcha.
that's nice.
Not an outdoors. Yeah.
You're one of those pampered monks. You like to go glamping.
Okay. So I will say that the idea of this check that you'll have to make each day is whether you're trying to hide your escape or not, as you have a feeling based on what the rangers and scouts told you that they're going to be coming. that they have alerted people. So, but however, on this night, you can all choose to push through. You can try and find somewhere to rest. Totally up to you all.
Ronch believes we should push through. This we don't want to get caught up in a army chasing us.
Okay.
Agreed.
Can
Mhm.
Can I have a ride?
Yes, Ron will carry a small child.
Okay.
So in
My
in
legs
the,
are small.
Yeah, in the rules, even if your speed is smaller over a day, it doesn't matter. There's an optional rule that uses your speed times some stuff, but the normal it's fine. But Ron can carry you. He
Okay.
likes doing that. Ask
She
Falcon.
just she's just tired, I think. I think
Gotcha.
she's just being a baby.
Is it difficult to ride on elk through here? I'm
So,
assuming it's like
Elky-
mountainous.
Yeah, you're
Magic
not going to
elk.
be able to ride Elky through here. Elky
Okay.
can follow along, but being able to mount, and that would be a little too much probably to. The paths are pretty narrow, so that's why they didn't bring their horses in here. Okay, so my question for you all is how many hours are you going to spend pushing through? Because you've hit your 8 hours of travel. Every hour past that, you make a Constitution saving throw for exhaustion.
4 hours?
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like you all to roll 4 Constitution.
Can
Each of us?
Say, except for Meep. Meep's being carried, so you're not really exerting yourself.
Oh, that's
can
good.
I cast bless on everybody?
How long does Bless last?
It's a minute.
Yeah.
It would be whatever, like, I don't. Go ahead.
Yeah, for something like this, if it's over the course of an hour, a minute may not make much difference because
Okay.
it's kind of like a survival check for like the whole day of traveling.
Yeah.
Where in combat it would be very useful, but for something like this, the minute doesn't make much of an impact for the hour. So,
Okay.
Constitution saving throws from all of you, 4 of them.
For those who are within 10 feet of Ron, you get a sense of protection, so you get a +2 to your saving throws.
There you go. So the first DC, we'll do that first. Is 11.
Okay, I got a 25.
Everybody passed 11 on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Roll the second one. That one's 12.
What do I get plus for being near Ron?
+2.
+2 to your saves.
+2?
Okay, 15, success.
Anyone have
Sorry,
lower
it
than a
kept cutting
12?
out. Wait, it kept cutting out when you said the number. Plus what?
+2.
Okay. Yeah, lower than 12.
I have
Got
lower
you.
than 12.
You both take 1 point of exhaustion.
I have to mark that.
It's on
Yeah,
you.
it's under conditions.
Vin,
Or right.
did you roll
Yes.
above?
Yes, I
Okay.
rolled a 17.
Got you. I will let you all choose if you want to keep going or not. Since it's something that you would not have to do all at once. You can choose if you want to
I
stop
want
or
to
keep going.
I want to keep going.
Okay. So the next one, you need a 13, and I believe with exhaustion you have disadvantage. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh.
Let me look.
I already rolled it because you told us to roll, so.
Let's see to make sure.
Ron succeeds.
Nope, this ability checks. So no, you don't have disadvantage. So you're looking for a 13.
Okay. I did very good.
Anyone get lower than 13
Strong.
on there?
Me.
Okay, you have 2 points
Oh,
of exhaustion. Your speed
Can I
is
carry
halved
Valkan?
until you long rest.
My dice tonight are just shitty.
We should rest tonight. Ron does not believe Valken can go any further.
If we keep pushing forward one more night, we're going to be in the clear.
This is hours, not nights. You make a
Oh.
check every hour if you push forward.
One more hour.
Very well. Ron will carry both Valken and tiny dragon child.
I can walk.
What?
I can walk now. You
Okay.
can
Well,
ride.
I could carry you. Do you want to sit on my shoulders?
Me or him?
You little one. I'm not as strong as Ron.
Yeah. And I go over and sit on her shoulder.
I think I think Falcon's alright to carry on.
All right, make one
Thank you,
more
Ron.
Constitution saving throw, and you need a 14.
We'll see what happens.
Do I need to roll with disadvantage if she's on my shoulders?
No.
Okay, sweet.
I am very small and I have nothing.
Success
So-
for Ron. Remember, you guys get +2.
Yeah, I failed.
Success.
Success.
Okay, Vin, you have 1 point of exhaustion, which would be disadvantage on ability checks. So you've gone an extra
As we
4
walk.
hours. It is in the night, about a good like 10 or so. It's currently dark now, a little past dark.
As we walk, I just kind of take pieces of bread and hand them up to Meep. Because I know she likes bread a lot.
Just eating them, but also I have crumbs on my hands. Like, just
And
like,
in my hair, the crumbs
yeah,
are like, oh, yeah, okay, that's fine.
Okay, so do you
Want to
rest?
get
Do you keep
ants
going?
tonight. I guess we rest at this point. What do you guys think? Balkan, me, and Vin all have 1 point of exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2, I think.
You have 2.
We should not have fire tonight. We will rest in darkness.
Jeez.
Okay.
Okay. That means no fire, Vin, like none at all.
I can restrain for now, but when
Okay.
it's fire time, I mean it's fire time.
Okay.
Like we're going. There's gonna be kabooms.
We're just going to yell it's go time, and that means you just
That means fireball.
yeah,
So
like preferably not on us, but if you have to, then I mean you have to.
as
We'll
you
see.
kind of find a place to rest just on the path, you're exhausted just from pressing on and on and on well into the night, carrying people, carrying your equipment. You do get a long rest. However, you do not reduce any points of exhaustion. You slept without a fire, so it would be harder to see you, but it's cold. You are thousands and thousands of feet in the mountains. In
I mean, if they wanted to snuggle with Ron, he's got a lot of body heat.
in the distance, you just hear
This does not sound good. This is not good.
as it echoes off of the mountains. It's loud. You can hear it kind of echoing, but it's far. Next day, you continue. I would like a survival check for the overland travel.
From everybody or just Vin?
For the person who's doing the trekking, so it could be or the yep, so you can roll with advantage, Vin.
Okay. Ooh, okay, so hold on, let me do. So the first one is 19 plus 5.
Yeah. So
And the
more
second
than enough.
one is 8 plus 5.
So as
Do
you're,
do we regain spells
you do,
as well? Okay. But people who are exhausted are still exhausted.
yes.
We
Okay.
heal and get spells back, but yeah, we're still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You get a long
healing
rest,
was
but you don't
definitely
reduce your
necessary
exhaustion.
for me.
Okay, so as you're kind of moving along, you're making excellent time as these scouts and rangers are directing you towards easier ways of travel through paths that you were unable to see the first time around, since you think that they've treaded back and forth quite a few times and they know the land and they're helping you. You're moving almost twice as fast through the mountain range than when you started coming up this
Oh.
direction.
Do we have to go back by the stone giant guy, or are we going a different route?
There's really one general direction, but you're not there yet from what you remember. So I need all of you to roll survival checks for me.
+1. 16.
15.
13.
3.
Oh
10.
no.
Is this the
Do,
+2
like,
thing again or no?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is a skill check or skill for survival.
Oh, okay. 10.
Okay. Do any of you want to push on?
I mean, I want to, but we still have exhaustion, so I guess we shouldn't.
Very well. We shall rest.
Okay.
But if we do push on and all get mega exhausted, at least then we could sleep with a fire. But that would still only remove one level of exhaustion. Is that correct? Okay.
So,
Big
And if we
rest.
just sleep regularly, we lose the exhaustion?
yeah, if
Back
you
to
Only
sleep,
we do a fire.
mm-hmm.
Hmm.
If you are very cold, you may sleep with elk. Elk has much fur.
I'm not cold.
I don't want to break it to you, Ron, but it is not real elk. It does not have like internal body temperature. So it's like soft. It's very nice. I'm not trying to say it's not nice. It's very nice.
No,
It's just,
elk is real.
No, it's not.
Okay,
It's
okay.
not
And then Ron just like grabs Bryn. And you warm now?
I'm very warm, but I also feel
Okay,
very
good.
awkward.
Shh. Sleep time.
Oh, okay. This is going to be a really weird night.
Are you sleeping with a fire or not tonight?
We do like a little baby fire?
Wait, what's the point of a fire? Is a fire the only way to remove exhaustion?
So normally with a long rest, you'd remove exhaustion, but not having a fire at this altitude is really cold. So basically, I'm still letting you get a long rest to get your spell and health back, but you wouldn't be able to remove exhaustion because you're sleeping in the cold essentially.
Mm.
Wake up every 3 hours with your teeth chattering.
I say we still have no fire. We're on the run
Agreed.
from folk. What's the point?
Horn was very loud last time.
Yes, I agree.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, so you bed down for the night, no fire, so you're all huddled together. Bryn.
Huh?
In the
My
evening,
teeth chattering too loud?
in the evening, Bryn, you hear something in your mind, a voice that's
Oh.
very familiar to you. And the voice says, "Hello, Brynhilda, why do you not visit your babas? Why do you not write? Why do you not call? Do we have to come visit you?"
Hello? Babas? Are you there? It was in my mind. I'm gonna respond to it as if it's a message or a sending spell, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, you already have
Babas?
5.
Is that you? Yeah. Oh, there's already 5. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. Yes, Babas. I know. I come home soon? I have 5 more. No, I have 10 more. Right? 5 more. Doing very important work. Sorry.
And you
Shit,
wait.
I'm in so much trouble.
You always doing important work. You're too busy for your babas. You never let us meet your friends and you never come visit. Why?
Hey, I am trying to save the world like you taught me. I don't need this kind of helicoptering. It's a word I heard somewhere. Shit. that was all I got.
Right? You wait, and then one more comes. You always too busy for babas. It's the first was Preslava. This one is Sveta. You always too busy for babas, always saving the world. Aren't babas part of the world too? If you do not come visit, we will come visit.
I want to roll an insight on this.
Do it.
Because they are the ones that sent me out to save the world. 10.
It's your Babas. It's familiar. When's the last time that you were home?
Must be really bored. It's been a long time. Okay, I know has been a long time. After we finish mission, I bring friends home. One more? I need someone else to do the counting for me, like they do. I think I have 5 more. They are good, you will like.
You wait. It's that same kind of more like stern voice from Sveta. You always say this. We are visiting. Tell us where, or we go anyway.
Okay, I'm rolling another insight check, and I'm using my inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. 12.
Sounds like your Babas are just wanting to see you, and they're a little upset that it's been so long.
Okay. We are in mountains. You can't visit here. It's pretty cold, and we're being chased by the enemy. They have an army. Sorry.
You wait. No response.
So much trouble. I'm in so much trouble.
Okay. As you're
Shit.
sleeping, and you are starting to fall asleep despite the cold, you hear more horns
Closer? Further?
closer, and you hear a voice yelling. It's faint. Ron, Valken, as well as Meep, you definitely have an excellent passive perception. You hear someone yelling. It's a little unintelligible at this point, but they're close. Next day.
Is everyone sleeping or? Okay, next day. Got it.
Unless you wanted to get up in the middle of the night and start walking, but okay.
No.
Survival check, Vin, with advantage.
I'm gonna do a different die. The other ones are let me down. 17 plus 5.
Okay, navigated well. All of you a survival check in addition. Try and cover your tracks since you know you're being chased.
15.
14.
7.
Mm-hmm.
19 plus 5.
Okay.
These are my good dice tonight. The other ones are gonna get retired.
What was your roll, Valken?
Oh. What was this for again?
Survival check.
Right. 10.
10. Okay. So as you make it through quite a bit of the day. This area is a little unfamiliar, but you're going a little quicker than what you normally would. So you're about halfway, a little over half on the way to Falshir. But as you are drawing closer, you start to see small rocks sort of falling, making their way down the mountain. And then about halfway through the day, it starts to rain. Not a storm, but a decent heavy rain. But you're able to kind of keep pace. There's a light wind in the area. But I would like you all to make a dexterity check for me. Or dexterity saving throw, sorry.
Saving throw. Okay, that's
Mhm.
different.
As you're approaching, and following down the trail, you see more and more rocks start to fall and come loose and become dislodged.
Oh.
And when you see and you look, you see that some of the mud has softened on the mountain, and there is a bit of a rock slide.
Remember, if you're within 10 feet of me, get +2. Ron got an 18.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
13.
12.
What was Bryn's?
13.
Okay.
I got 13 as well.
Gotcha. Okay. The DC for this, luckily it's not heavy raining, is just a 10. So most of you are able to get out of the way and there is enough warning. However, one of the scouts does not get away in time. And you see Atalia try to dodge from one rock, another pelts, and she starts to go over the side.
Can I try to grab her?
You can make a
Or,
straight
1 second.
strength roll.
How many
athletics.
HP, if I had to guess, would she have?
Doesn't matter if you fall off the side of the mountain.
Well, I was just thinking I could lightning lure her, but I'm trying to figure out if that would kill her.
Up to you. You can either lightning lure or you can do an athletics check, and you have a few seconds to decide before she goes over. So,
Athletics.
okay.
He's going over, man. 9.
9. She reaches out and you touch hands, but the rain is too slick
Oh.
No.
and you can't hold a grip, and she falls and falls and falls
Can I lightning lure her? That no, it's gone.
until
She's
she's
gone.
out of sight.
I have to keep going.
We can't keep going.
Sorry for your friend.
The
But I
tall
had,
one
I
is
had
right.
her, Ron. I had her.
We all knew the job was dangerous and we took it. And I know any of my scouts would want us to continue on. And we'll mourn her later.
What if she like landed on something not so good?
Bryn, we're on mountain. She's dead.
You look
yeah,
over
but
the side.
She might not be dead. I don't know.
And if she's not dead, she knows where to go.
It looks
I
like all
suggest-
of her legs are broken.
Bryn,
I
be
suggest we keep
realistic
moving.
here.
Okay, you're right.
So you continue on throughout the day. And unlike the previous days, you hear the war horn more frequently and closer. And you hear it almost every hour on the hour. About an hour from sundown, you hear someone shouting again. But this time you're all able to make it out what they're saying. And you can hear someone shouting just at the top of their lungs. You hear that? That's the sound of me coming for you.
Do we recognize that voice at all?
Nobody that you all have met.
They have found our tracks. We have
I
to
want to try
push
something.
harder.
I want to try something. I want to find a place when we get to where there's going to be like the path is fairly narrow. And I want to get everybody else through. And I'm going to cast Thunder Wave and try to start an avalanche.
You could try.
I'm going to try. I'm going to look for a place that has loose rocks. I'm going to make sure everybody else is safe. And then I'm going to cast it and then I'm going to run.
It's up to you.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. If I die, well, you guys tell my bubbas I said I'm sorry.
Bryn, you're not gonna die. Why would you die? You can't see it over there.
Con save, so I don't know if the mountain makes a save.
Roll your
I'm gonna let you
damage
figure
and
that
we'll
out.
see how effective this avalanche is.
Okay. Five.
How much?
Five.
Five.
And it booms 300 feet, so they would have heard it for sure.
So everyone kind of goes through this narrow area and then it starts to open up since you're a little over halfway past. And as you cast thunder waves, you hear this and it echoes and echoes off of the mountainside. And some rocks start to come off. I need you to make a dex save for me. Not like the rock slide that happened earlier.
19.
Yep, you make it with ease. You dodge out of the way and you see some rocks, but not what you were expecting.
I might slow them a little, but not effectively.
You don't know what exactly is following you. And after you spend a little bit of time to do that, you hear that same voice just yelling again. I will find you. I will hunt you down. And then you hear another horn almost mocking. So
If
you
they catch up with us, should one of us run ahead with the information and the rest stand our ground? We could send one of the scouts or Meep, I suppose.
well,
She's little.
we
They
could
may not
send-
notice her.
Iris says we could send Simil and I. I would be hesitant to send anyone on their own out here, but we could go ahead. That would slow your progress significantly.
Yes,
I
but
don't
it
think
means
we
that they
should
won't
have-
catch you.
Can
No,
we
I'm
afford
saying
to be
not.
slow?
I'm not saying if. I'm not saying right now we split. I'm saying if when the other people catch up to us,
Mhm.
the rest of us stand and hold
Yeah.
the ground while the other two run.
What
It just
were
means that
you-
if we don't die
I
to the
understand.
people chasing us, we'll die to the exposure.
I
Probably.
understand. What were you saying, Vin?
Oh, I was saying, can we afford to, like, have them go ahead? Like, should we just push?
It's kind of what
Well,
she
that's what I'm
was
saying.
saying.
It wouldn't be until.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
This is like the last ditch effort of if things look like they're gonna get bad, we should have a plan.
All right. If things get bad, then Emil and I will do our best to provide support and then run ahead. Is everyone in agreement?
Agreed.
Yeah, if anyone else wants to go with them, I mean, Meep, you don't have to stay.
I
We would,
live.
of course, be grateful for your help. Well,
Oh.
I just mean you don't have to, like, die for the cause if you don't wish to.
Oh, that's nice.
But if you stay, I'll give you lots of bread, so, you know, it's like, it's
I-
up to you.
I like the bread, honestly. So
Okay.
And when you say I live here, she kind of like looks at you. I'm sorry, I thought that you were with them. You live here. Why do you live here in the mountains?
you see, well, I don't live this high up, but it was just kind of one of those places where I could kind of survive a little easier. So I live here.
What do you mean survive easier in these mountains?
Well, Tell
I
her,
mean-
Meep, tell her how their people chased your people and want to kill you, and you have to
Wait.
survive because now you don't have a tribe because you are lost.
Exactly. Just bite a piece of bread.
And she kind of just thinks for a moment. So you were part of the kobold folk that were in Falshir when you were ran out?
Mhm.
And she thinks for a moment and she kind of comes up to you and she puts her hand on your shoulder. I would be more than happy to put in a word for you if you chose to return, and for helping.
That's a lot. I don't. It's a lot to unpack. I've made a life here in the rocks, and have you seen purple kobolds? Have you seen any lately?
And Iris kind of shakes her head. No, I'm sorry. I haven't seen any. But Simil says, yes, over in Pigro, outside of Whiteside, yes?
Where
Maybe it's your family.
where is that? How far? How many days? How many leg walks? How many days?
Well, I could make it in 2.5, 3 days back to Falshir. Without our help, it may take twice that if we have to move on, but I'm at least somewhat aware that there are some kobolds living in Pigro, which, Valken, you would know, that is where you used to live.
Yeah, it's a it's a lovely place, and we might be able to see it if we keep moving.
Okay.
Falcon is eager to get off the mountain at this point. He's
Okay.
like, I've had it with mountains.
So you continue.
Beam is
back.
happily marching now. Like, she's kind of tired and just kind of like hanging out. Now she is like on a mission.
But by happily marching, you mean she's riding on my shoulders and she's like, forward.
Yeah.
Happily.
Yes.
Okay.
Kicking her legs like
That hurts.
let's go.
Meep, is it small one?
Yes.
Since you live in mountains, do you have way to cover tracks so they cannot find us?
I can try to cover them more than we're already covering them, maybe, possibly.
Okay.
So
I like to
Whatever
say
works.
it kind of in the shadows of things. It's a little easier. But yeah. You want me to
Do you
try?
have like do you have like magic or like another trick like you did before?
Well, we could move really stealthy for an hour, and I could just keep casting it.
Okay, let's go. We must move.
Okay. I cast Pass Without a Trace on
Okay.
the. Dang it! How many people?
Oh. Well, it's within range of you, right?
Oh yeah.
Or does it still say?
each
Each
creature you choose.
choose. Yeah. So, everybody.
Ah, nice.
Okay.
So
So you continue on. After the first hour, you still hear this ominous war horn in the distance, closer and closer. The next hour, even closer, to where you
Oh,
feel the literal ground shake beneath you. And as you're moving your way through these highlands and through this mountainside, as it starts to open a little in this area, since you're out of the upmost peaks, you hear yelling, just battle cries, and you turn over your shoulder to see above you 2 flying creatures that look humanoid with bird-like characteristics, and you see behind them very large creatures. Whether you've seen them or not in your travels are up to you, but they would be easily identified as ogres. You see 2 additional scouts. 1 dwarf and 1 human. And you also see another dwarf man who seems almost like he's having a stroll through the countryside, walking nonchalantly, barking orders. And you
Are we-
hear, sorry, go ahead.
Are we hidden because of Pass Without a Trace? Like, do we get to stealth?
You can. So they are tracking you, and they have tracked you. Whether or not you'd be able to stealth or not will depend on what you roll. So make some stealth checks for me. But you, as you're stealthing, you see a dwarf wearing a breastplate that kind of gleams in the sun, carrying 2 of those kind of handheld cannon firearms, a long black beard and a black mohawk on his head, and just starts yelling, "I know you're close! I know you're close! We're going to find you!" What are your stealth rolls?
We
You
get
guys
to
all
add
get-
anything to it?
Plus 10.
14.
Mine's at disadvantage, so
Yeah, mine was a
20.
disadvantage.
Oh, shoot. I wish I'd
29.
less. Whatever you. 28.
26.
Okay.
Vid, it might be fire time.
I'm ready.
We rolled
So
decently, right?
Didn't we all roll really high
you
though?
all rolled really high, even Ron, but unfortunately their scouts did roll higher than Ron. So one of the ogres just points at you as you're trying to hide behind some rocks and some outcroppings. And they say in giant, "There!" And you can see that
Understood
this
that.
ogre is carrying what a normal person would consider a crossbow, but judging by how large they are, it's like they ripped a ballista and are carrying it over their shoulder. I would like you all to roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
You all should be able to see the map.
Oh my god, they're so big.
Oh.
It was nice knowing you all. It was a pleasure and an honor to fight beside you.
Okay, we'll get some initiatives here in a second. Starting with Bryn.
8.
8.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's a 9. A 9, 10, 11.
Okay, Meep.
12.
Ron.
15.
Valken.
18.
Vin.
8.
Okay. Up first in the order is going to be this person here. And they are going to climb up here with their movement, and they're going to take a shot at you, Ron, since you're the only one who is currently not hidden from them. I rolled a natural 20.
Fuck.
Oh,
Of course you did.
You take 22 piercing
Holy
damage
moly.
as they train this musket as you're moving, trying to find somewhere to hide, and the bullet penetrates part of your armor into your shoulder. This ogre is going to move forward to here. And they're going to try and make a perception check to see anyone else, but they do not. This ogre does the same. They do not. Valken, it is your turn.
Okay. Since Brenna's close to me, I like whisper to her, I really don't like our odds here. Should probably find a way to escape. I'm going to well, these rock formations, are these like high? Or
Not
are
particularly.
these
They're
just-
about, depending, like 15, maybe 20 feet at like the tallest, like up here. You're kind of in that path where it's opened up and there's kind of scrub and stuff here as you're kind of venturing down. You're over halfway back to Falshir at this point. What do you do?
I'm gonna remain where I'm at. Try to stay hidden, and I'll hold an action, I guess.
What's the action you're holding and what's your condition?
I guess I don't know. Attack something that if it gets in melee range, or if something shoots, I want to be able to deflect it.
Okay, gotcha. That would be your reaction to you. But if someone gets within melee range, you want to attack it. Eris comes out of stealth and peeks here. Takes a shot at the one with the musket. And they were hidden, so they'll get advantage. They do hit.
That means she is the rogue?
No, she just was hiding or attacking from stealth. And does some damage to this one. Landing a nice shot, but still definitely fighting. He's going to use the remaining of their movement to try and flee. And she calls out to Simmel, "Come on, we're leaving."
Yeah, we told them.
This one moves forward. Makes another perception check. Okay. Let me look real quick here. Yep, they still don't see anybody. You all do know that once they get into an area where there's no break in line of sight, they'll be able to see you, or in some kind of condition, right? You're essentially hiding behind rocks to like obstruct their view of you, but once they kind of fill the area, it's going to be extremely difficult. Next is going to be this one, which will similarly hop here, try and get a better angle. Sees one running away, takes a shot at her. and does hit.
No.
Takes some damage. She looks like she can take quite a bit. Okay, Ron, what do you do?
Ron is going to cast Bless at a 2nd level spell to bless Bryn, Valkan, myself, and Vin.
Okay. Remember that you have the bless from Ron.
What's level 2?
It's just how many people you
just
can cast it on.
Oh,
Let's see. Okay, up next is the one who you suspect was shouting. And he just laughs this maniacal laugh. And he just goes, and he is going to move forward. And get here. Measure real quick. He's gonna take some shots at you, Ron, with those pistols.
Okay.
One of them misses. And I think they both miss because 20 is lower than your AC, right?
Correct.
So he kind of runs and is laughing and just and takes 2 shots at you, but you're able to kind of, it deflects off of your strong dragon hide shield. As he kind of just visually is frustrated. He's like, damn! Meep.
Okay. I'm going to invoke duplicity
Okay.
and put my duplicate here.
Oops.
And have my duplicate take a ready stance.
Okay.
And let's see. It's an action. And then bonus action. God, how many feet am I away from this person? Spiritual weapon at this guy.
Which one? This one? Okay.
The
The
big
meat
guy. And I
cleaver
want-
comes out.
I want my duplicate to look like she's casting it.
Yeah, so your duplicate mimics and just and makes a motion towards
yeah,
and really sells it.
yeah.
And
Okay, and gonna smack him with it.
go for it.
That's good. 23.
That hits.
Okay. 6 points of force damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you do a little bit of damage. It kind of dents like his breastplate that he's wearing, and just kind of looks and just. Anything else for Meep?
Can she back? Where? I don't. She doesn't want to be, in line of sight. So she's trying, but she was wanting to back up.
Yep, you can back up. You've used your action though, so you wouldn't be able to stealth.
Right. I think she's just trying to kind of.
Yep, you can back up. Just put wherever your character would like to be.
Okay. Just a little.
Mhm.
Not like. I don't know if that's.
Yep,
Like
and you
right
can
there.
drag here. There's no walls or anything that would be that mess you up. So.
Okay.
Simmel is going to take a shot at this big old ogre and is going to hit. Good job, buddy.
Yes.
And they take 7 damage. from that, and then similar to Iris, they're going to bolt and try and get away. Bryn, your turn.
Okay, perfect. Not to give. Yes, I'm going to get out over here. I don't care if anyone sees me. And I'm going to throw a javelin at this jerk here.
Go for it. So you can roll with advantage, but then after this, you're no longer
okay.
stealth.
And then am I blessed?
Yeah.
Yes. So add a d4.
$28.
Definitely hits. What's the damage on it?
5.
Okay.
But he's also wounded.
He is wounded.
And then I'm going to do my second attack. Bonus action recall.
Gotcha. Go
Throw
ahead and roll
again. Natural 20.
Very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Roll your
That's
damage.
going to be 2d6. 9 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to action surge.
Go for it.
And I'm going to bonus action recall the javelin.
You already did that once.
This is a new...
You don't get an extra bonus action. You get another action.
Okay. That I'm not gonna action surge.
Okay. Gotcha. Up next is
But
this.
I'm gonna move back
Go for it.
and position myself in front of Alcam too, so that I can use my shield.
This Aarakocra, I'm going to put them
Holy
there
moly.
just so we can see. They're flying. They are 30, 40 feet in the air. And you see this one as it flies over Meep's duplicate, drops something. And you kind of see it hurling down at the ground. And it would hit, which it's a not Meep. It throws and there's a vial or a kind of bottle explodes when fire kind of engulfs that area.
Ooh.
However, it was not actual Meep. It was a Meeplicate.
I like that term.
Gotcha. Okay. And if I'm not... So, correct me if I'm wrong. Knowing that, they would understand that it's not real after making an attack and would have hit, but just kind of your Meeplicate sitting there.
Yeah.
Got you. This ogre moves forward and lifts the ballista off of their shoulders and is going to take a shot at Bryn. Okay. And this is a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Bye, guys.
You take 23 damage as this
pretty rough.
is this thing holding it like a
Looking
heavy
pretty rough.
crossbow hits the mechanism and you hear and just this, which looks like a javelin to you but larger, just strikes you and is deflected off, doing quite a bit of damage. Vin, it is your turn.
Okay.
It's go time, Vin. It is go time.
So, a question before I go with my
Mhm.
go time. Um,
Yes,
I
pre-go
wanna
time,
do
go
two-
time.
I want to do two things.
Sure.
The first thing I want to do is fireball.
Okay.
But I want to ask a question before that happens.
Sure.
I want to do quicken spell as well.
Mhm.
Can I do? It's not quite a spell, but like it's a magical item. Can I open up my jug?
Let's see. So you can use Quicken Spell to change the casting time of your fireball to a bonus action, which would free up your action to use the jug and open it, if you'd like
Okay.
to do that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. I guess I'll do the
I have a
fireball.
question though,
Mm-hmm.
just because I'm super curious. If she did that, would that mean she could cast fireball and a cantrip in the same turn if she wanted to?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Interesting.
crazy. That's awesome.
Holy crap.
You just can't cast another leveled spell, but yeah,
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
go for it. So where are you aiming your fireball?
At the herd of ogres and bad guys.
The
It's
herd-
a 40-foot diameter, so I think I hit all of them. I measured a couple different times. So
Let's take a look.
Oh,
yeah, baby, let's go.
Sure.
If I could get that bird, or is that bird too
Oops.
high in the sky?
That is a 40-foot radius, not a diameter. So let me
Oh yeah.
shrinkify this real quick. My bad.
20-foot radius, 40-foot diameter.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like, yeah, you can still hit all of them, but you can't hit the birds. They're
A
about
burb.
30 or 40 feet in the air, and they're kind of outside your range anyway. So
That's fine.
I believe, let's see. No, these two are outside of it, so you could move it closer to get one of them, but one of them would be out. So you'd miss one ogre essentially.
Okay, yeah, I'm okay with that.
So we'll just say this clump over here, unless you feel particularly upset at this ogre.
No, it doesn't matter.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm going to start with this person here. What's your DC?
Hold on. Let me click.
Because they rolled a 21, so they're going to probably succeed. If you would, go
Props.
ahead and roll your damage, and I'll know how much they take as we go on.
Okay, yeah. It says my dex is hold on.
Yep,
Fireball
your spell
dex
DC
is 16.
16 is your save DC. Yep, so they pass.
Okay, hold on. Let me calculate this. That's the first one. Second one. Third one is. And then the final. $29.
29 total. Okay. So they are going to take half of that since they succeeded. So they take 14. Ooh, this is a lot of numbers. Okay.
Numbers.
This person, they fail, so they take 29. This person, they also fail. This ogre fails. This ogre succeeds. Lots of numbers here. This ogre fails. Okay. So doing quite a bit of damage. Nobody's outright killed by it, but some of them are looking pretty hurt. These ogres here definitely got the worst of it compared to everyone else.
Which ones again?
This one and this one.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I would like to open up my ever smoking bottle.
Go for it.
So I open it up, and then smoke billows out of it,
Mhm.
creating a. So it says when you. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, a cloud of thick smoke pours out in a 60-foot radius from the bottle.
Yeah.
The cloud's area is heavily obscured. Each minute the bottle remains open. Within the cloud, the radius increases by 10 feet until it reaches a maximum of 120. So I'm gonna open it, let it billow out for its full radius, and then I'm gonna close it and say, guys, let's go, and then run stealthily so that they don't know that we had left.
So, with
Is that allowed?
with that, you can open it as your action, but if I'm not mistaken,
Oh, I have to wait.
You have
to
to
close.
do an action to close it as
Okay,
well.
okay.
So you have it
All right,
open,
I'll wait next
and
turn.
you can carry it or put it down. It's up to you.
Okay, yeah, I'll just. Yeah, oh, I can carry it. Okay, I'll carry it. That's nice.
Okay. Up next.
We also can't see.
Y'all
it,
can't see
right?
shit.
Yeah, but I yell my plans of like, we should run away.
Okay, up next is gonna be this bird. That is not the button that I want. And they're going to kind of assume they saw the battlefield before. They're gonna make a toss at disadvantage. So they throw, and then you can see kind of just orangish, just hear something break, and there's flames in front of you, Ron, but nothing hits you.
Ooh.
Up next is something that none of you can see, but you hear from the other direction.
Can I just move or no?
You can, yeah, you can move.
Okay, okay.
So, from the other direction, you can just hear coming from the other side. So, seemingly, you are surrounded.
Damn it.
Okay, this person cannot see anything. I'm gonna move the with you because you carried it with you, right?
Mhm.
But does it move every turn with her?
She's carrying the
Does
bottle.
No, I understand that, but I thought with that thing that it takes time for it to disperse once it's been.
Yeah, I think that you're right. I'm not gonna math it. This place is gonna get just smoky until she closes it. So, so this one is going to kind of just do what they can, since I believe that if everyone is obscured, they can't see, and then it's basically disadvantage on all attack rolls against everybody. Gotcha. So they're gonna take a shot at where they thought someone was before it got smoky. At disadvantage. And they miss. Up next is going to be this one. They're gonna move forward. You just hear rumbling. They're gonna fire a disadvantage again. That one's also gonna miss. This one here is going to move forward. And they are going to run the whole way and just try and find the edge of this stuff. Falcon,
Okay.
Damn, what is their movement speed?
they're quick.
Shit. Since Brenda's like 5 feet from me,
I'm literally right in front of you. Yeah.
Yeah, so can I see her even with the smoke? She's that
Like
close.
you can feel me. I was like with my shield in front of you.
Okay. Again, I'm just gonna be like, are we getting out of here or what? And I don't think we can win this fight. Then if Valken's gonna like start moving in the direction where he feels like is the escape route, so I'm guessing 5 in 25. I'm half speed because exhaustion.
Yep. Anything else you'd like to do?
Actually, yeah. I'm gonna spend a key point. Do Step of the Wind. And try to get out of the smoke. I don't know how far that lets me go. Another 25?
Mm-hmm.
I think that puts me there.
Yep. You
Okay.
hear a familiar voice in your head say to you, "The coward's way out. No, finish them."
Do I have to make like a wisdom save or something with
Not
this?
yet.
Okay.
All right. Iris is going to book it. And is effectively off the map currently. This ogre pushes through. Pushes through until here. And then continues on. You hear and then they
Oh,
stop
God.
as they run into someone.
Oh.
And you just hear them say this one is going to take a shot at Ron with disadvantage. And they miss, and then they're going to try and run through as well. Ron.
I guess Ron's gonna feel his way out backwards. Just 30 feet, maybe that way. What's the terrain like? Like, are these cliff walls that I'm stuck between, or?
Over here is a cliff wall. Over here, it's just you can climb. You can kind of go over, except for the peaks up here.
I guess I'll just feel the wall all the way out to 30 here. I think that was 30.
Okay.
Yes, and then I will lay on hands myself for 20 hit points.
Gotcha. All right. Next. Okay. Bolts through is their turn.
He gets he has to take his wounds.
Yep. It's a D4.
Yeah.
Okay. Take some damage.
And he has a
Spiritual weapon.
chance to now remove it if he would like.
Mm-hmm.
Does
I
it
think
get
it's
an
a
attack?
Constitution saving throw.
No, spiritual weapons
Sorry.
don't.
Sorry.
Okay.
What'd you say?
Sorry.
Or what'd you say, Bryn?
He also can make a Constitution saving throw to see if he ends the effect.
And they get a 14.
Nope, they fail.
Gotcha.
Still wounded.
Okay.
And he can't heal through that, by the way.
I know.
Cool.
Let's see. This one is going to try and move. And make it through the pass. It's their movement. Bryn.
Okay, I'm going to try to run. Sorry, I was just double checking to see if there's anything else I could really do, but no. I'm gonna run as far as I can. So I'm gonna follow basically the Valkan's voice as he ran from behind me and try to go in the direction that he went. So
Okay.
just like going straight. Now, do I have to move half my speed because I can't see, or can I keep going?
You can keep going, but you have run into something
Run into something?
where your character is.
There's a wall?
An ogre.
I haven't run into him.
Okay.
I mean, I couldn't see him, so I wouldn't have known he was there, right? So. But I'm not in. Am I into him on your stream? Because it looks
No,
like
you're
I'm
not. Just
Okay.
go ahead.
I do run into Valkian, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, Valkian.
Okay. Up next, bird people.
Oh, and I'm sorry. I bonus action before I ran, grabbed my javelin. 'Cause it was stuck out.
Gotcha. Good point.
Yeah.
This bird person flies. Is there above the fog cloud. This one is going to run. And use their turn. Vin.
I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15. Wait, 5. I messed up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then does the smoke cloud come with me because I haven't closed it yet? Or how do you want to do it?
Yeah, that's fine because it's this whole area is pretty much going to be. I think it was what every round it increases by 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Up to 120.
So, and that would be what 70 feet now.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. I may have to make a new one, but that's okay. Oh no, here we go. And boop. It grows.
Oh, it says each minute the bottle remains
each
open.
Minute, yeah. So it's gonna be 10 rounds before it grows.
Yeah. I wanted to double check before you made it. And then as I'm here, I will yell pineapple moose
Okay,
to close up my bottle.
gotcha. So the bottle closes and then it'll dissipate over how long?
I think it's 10 minutes. Let me double check.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, disperses after 10 minutes. A moderate wind or a strong wind.
So what I'll do is seemingly you all could kind of do this for a while. Overland travel is going to be kind of impossible with the bottle open. So what I'll do to kind of speed through this part back and forth is I will let you all make some stealth checks against their passive perceptions. And then depending on which way it goes is whether you can kind of slip away from them or not. Because they're going to follow you forever.
I have a question.
Sure.
If the bottle's on us, then can't they just keep following the giant fog cloud?
They can. Yeah.
It's also closed.
It's
so
closed. It's closed now, so the smoke's gonna stay there.
So it will eventually. Okay.
But it's
okay,
gonna
okay.
Yeah,
dissipate.
so, like,
closed.
The goal is for us to escape while they don't know where we are and what direction we went in.
So
and then just book it.
what's gonna happen is we all get your group stealth check versus the perceptions of the enemies. If you beat that, then you all will slip away, and then if you do not, then well, we'll
We
see.
have to fight.
Use your advantages if you've got them. Use them. Use them. Use them.
Oh,
Inspirations.
yeah, we do have
use them.
inspiration.
Does bless
Do we
do
still have
anything
that
on
one thing?
Bless.
Bless is just for attack and
Yeah,
saves.
attack and saves.
Oh, gotcha. Bless.
But if you've got inspiration, seriously, use it.
And I can't see anybody to cast anything on anybody, can I?
No.
Shit. Okay.
Is your pass without trace still up? Because I'm within 30 feet of you.
Mhm.
Okay.
No, because it
hopefully-
was concentration and
Oh, you summoned your weapon. Okay, got it.
But hopefully they're rolling with disadvantage since they're trying to actually see us and they have to look through the fog.
So am
maybe-
I.
Oh. Wait, stealth? So am I.
oh,
Mhm.
inspiration. I forgot.
My stealth is a natural 1, and I add 0,
Oh, boy.
so 1.
Okay.
Did you use your inspiration or anything?
I don't have any.
Damn.
I'm all out.
11 for me.
Wait. I can do something with this. What is it? Hold on, I think is it Bend of Luck?
I believe you do have
Well, I
Bend of
guess-
Luck.
I do, but I don't think 4 points will affect anything. I can
You never
basically
know.
I can roll a d4 and apply that to your roll.
Not for 1. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah,
That's not gonna do
like basically
anything.
for a 1, it's like that's a waste of some sorcery points.
Mm.
All right. I rolled a 13.
Okay. Who do we have left in the group?
I rolled a 6.
Okay. Who
I rolled
else?
a natural 20 for a 26.
Okay.
Nice.
Who else we
We're
missing?
being
Did you get mine? It was 11. Ron. That's everybody? Unless our other
Did
two
you get
buddies
did you
need
get
to roll.
Belkin?
Yeah, I'm mathing hard here. Hold on.
Okay. And it's us as a group,
Oh, yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm.
Maybe I will do Bend of Luck then, just to see if it comes down to the wire and it was
To raise the
2 points
average.
away. Yeah, I might as well.
You could raise someone who
It's not how that works. I
got
don't
low,
think.
but not as low as his, because that's
Yeah.
usually how it works. Yeah.
Well, it's not that great. It was 1, so
You throw it on mine to make an 11 a 12? I don't know what the DC is going to be.
I think he's adding all of us together against theirs.
So it's like he adds each of us up? Okay.
Yeah, I think
Then
it's
yeah,
the
and just
average.
adding
So
it to
I'm
the
basically
pool is
taking the
good.
average of yours and the average of theirs.
Okay.
Mind you, the ogres are not that great, but they do have some flying people and some rangers with them. So y'all's average, from what
We have
I
some
can
rangers with
count.
us too.
What's that?
We have rangers with us too.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and they did roll decently.
So scared.
I know.
Okay. Y'all all averaged together with the rangers. One of them rolled really well, one of them rolled really shit. Oh, y'all aren't gonna believe this. Okay. Your average was a 12.
Plus
Nice.
my 1 at all or no?
Their average was a 13.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
So
okay.
what happens is over time, as you escape out of the fog and make your way and do your best at hiding, we'll make this interesting, then we'll reverse it. The two rangers have continued on and have left, but as you have hidden, you kept hearing this noise behind you, and as you sort of emerged from kind of this smoke, thinking that you were surrounded, you see a familiar face.
Huh?
And you turn and you see imposing themselves between you and them is your friend, the stone giant.
Did we even get his name? We did, didn't we?
Grurin.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Grurin sees what's happening and he grabs a large rock, boulder size compared to you all, and he throws this boulder in the middle of the ogres here,
I'm so excited.
and he hurls it, and it hits the ground, and you think that he missed at first, but the way he throws it, it starts to roll and roll and roll and roll in a line, getting all three of these ogres. And they all fail their checks. So the ogres take well, I'll just tell you. So as you see, as he throws this boulder and it starts to spin and just kind of, it's almost like bowling if you were a giant, essentially, as he hurls this. The first rock hits this giant and it hurls and just basically takes their legs out from under the ogre, and they hit their head on the side of the stone and they die.
Yeah.
This next one tries to get out of the way and scramble up the cliffside and can't. And this rock bowls over them, also killing them. And finally lands into this ogre, doing extreme damage and is pinning them to the ground as it's knocked them prone.
That's awesome.
So that is Grurin's turn. And he rolled really well, and from what you gather, he ain't fucking around. And he looks to all of you and he says in his broken common, "Go. Run."
Man, what a bro.
Up next, this archer is going to attack Grurin and miss horribly. This ogre is gonna use their strength to try and push this boulder, which they easily do. And they run. You can see as they're kind of holding their chest and kind of blood is spilling out. Falcon, your turn. What do you do?
Are we doing as he says? Or what? I don't know what we're doing. We getting out of here? Okay. I guess I'd start heading this way then.
I mean, I feel like when a giant gives you orders, you do what they say.
All right, and you get out of there. Eris is gone, or Eris. This gunner is going to shoot and also miss Grurin. Ron, what do you do?
I guess Ron just speaks in giant and says, "Thank you, noble giant," and starts running back with Valkan.
Okay. This one is going to take some shots with the pistols. One of them does hit and does some damage to Grurin, who almost laughs it off as you see one of the pistols hit and strike the tough skin of the stone giant, but almost just deflect, doing very little damage. Meep, you're up.
I'm going to run, but I'm also going to cast Healing Word on Bryn.
Okay.
Oh, Thank you, little meep. It is most appreciated. I was not feeling so good.
15.
Oh, that's so much better.
So we'll go through this. Bryn and Vin, on your turns, are you choosing to run or do something differently?
I'm going to drink my healing tonic and then run.
And then Vin, what were you planning to do?
Run as well.
Gotcha.
But I also want to say in giant, thank you, Gurren, my friend.
Okay.
We are in your debt, and then run. Heal.
So, as you continue on, you can look over your shoulder and you hear yelling and you hear just screaming and things being hurled. You look over your shoulder and see another boulder, this time not being rolled, but thrown almost into the sky and landing with just thunderous amounts of just earth-shaking just cacophony. And you run and you keep running and you keep running. You eventually catch up to Iris, as well as Samil. And eventually, the sound of the battle stops. And you're not sure if you're too far to hear it, if one side won or lost, or if one side escaped. But you know that there's no more battle. And as you keep running to make your way back to Falshir. So, over the next course of 2 days, with meeting back up with the Rangers, you're easily able to traverse the mountain range and make your way back to Falshir. Iris and Samil, they both thank each of you, with Iris saying, "We would be dead without you, and I will make sure that General Uthek understands this." She kind of makes it a point to just kind of like grab your hand and just kind of embrace for a second, kind of looking you all in the eyes. "You're heroes to me." And she looks over to Meep and goes, "Even you, little one. I'll make sure that you can enter this city whenever your heart desires."
Thanks. She's just real shy.
And they nod, and they make their way to the gates, and they bring you with them, and they usher you through. You no longer have to, for this point anyway, need to go through their checkpoint, essentially. You see people waiting in line, touching cold iron steel to people.
They're giving us a stink eye, aren't they? All the people in line.
So you you make your way past the Meadow Gate, which is where you would think you'd be going in, but you continue westward to the Bastion, which would be their base of operations. You see the Hammers of Falshir and their hippogriffs doing maneuvers. You go in and see troops garrisoned, training, doing drills, and you make your way through, pass through the Bastion, through their own gate, into 6 markets. And Iris says, "I need to go report in first, and then I will speak to General Uthek, and I will send word about Meep. You may do as you like, but I hope we meet again." And Iris and Samil disappear into 6 markets off the way to the Citadel, where you know General Uthek is based out of. And it is up to the group what they decide to do next, but I believe this is where Meep would say her goodbyes, if she chooses.
There were purple kobolds somewhere here, right? Were they here?
What's it called? Pig.
Falshir?
Pig Row.
Oh, Pig Row,
Oh, Pig
yeah.
Row.
East side of the city, just outside the walls. So Pig
I
Row
would
and
like-
the Wells are the two
Can I
kind
go?
of...
Can I go to the pigs?
It's yeah. Sure.
It's like a big city, so it should be splitting up from us, right?
Yeah, this is the largest city in the
Oh,
entire
I was probably
kingdom.
asking them to take me
Mhm.
because I don't know where it's at. And he lived there, right?
Oh, we're gonna take her. Oh, yeah, we can take her.
Yeah, I can show.
Let's all go. I want to see them. I want to see where the Falcon grew up, you know what I mean? It's a good thing to know about a person.
Yes, we have to wait anyways to hear word, so we might as well go
This
together.
is true.
To the pigs.
Okay.
You know me, but I don't know if
So-
there are actual pigs there. It's just like a
At-
name, right?
At this point, it's getting dark in the city. You arrived pretty late. You make your way, and there are gas street lamps along the way, and you take the main road. You go through the Gold Crest, which is kind of the higher affluent part of town. You make your way through Dawn Song, seeing all the various temples to different gods.
We're coming back to that bathhouse later, though.
You look to your left, you see the citadel raised atop with its kind of green meadows or green open grass below it. You go through Wide Side, which is typically your average folk, skilled tradespeople, and you make your way to Pig Row, which is just along the outside there. Just as you remembered, Valken, an area most commonly forgotten by most folk, people just trying to get by. There are actually some pigs here in their pens,
Pigs.
and you
Point at
can
them.
first by the smell before you actually see them. Where there were roads and cobblestone, here there is dirt and mud at your feet. But as you kind of go forward, Valken, you recognize some of the places that you have been and that you've seen when you were growing up. But Meep, as you're going through, you see a group of maybe 4 or 5 purple kobolds trying to buy something at a market.
I peek over at them. And I don't want them to see me yet. Do I recognize any of them?
You tell me.
I mean, yeah, we're kind of the only purple kobolds. So that's kind of my pack.
Yeah, you recognize your pack, family members, some friends, a little smaller than what you remembered, but you see a group of them.
Oh, this is awkward. What am I just go say hi? I'm back. I live with you guys now, and I just live here with the pigs. Yeah.
They are your family. They will understand.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm not normally nervous about like talking to people, but I'm kind of nervous right now.
Here,
Well,
offer them sweetbread as gift.
that definitely made me feel a lot better
Well,
about
yeah.
you guys. So I think that would be great. Okay. I turn to Valken and I'm like, you're really good at not being a rogue and being a monk.
Thank you.
And then I turn to Ron and I'm like, you are big, but you are nice and gentle, and thank you for the ride.
No.
I
Thank you.
turn to-
Little one.
I turn to Vin and I say, you scared me a lot, but I like you.
I like shoot fire from my hand and I'm like, good.
It's like the best
And-
compliment you could get.
And then I turn to Bren and I say, and I'm kind of tearing up, thanks for the bread. Thanks for being friendly and a friend and good and helping me. And I hope I helped you guys. And she just kind of starts rambling and she's kind of tearing up.
I'll just
and
kind of
crying
like
a
reach,
lot.
like go down on one knee, so I'm like closer to you and be like, it is okay, little one. You do not need to fret. Thank you. You helped us very much. For someone so small, you are very strong and very brave. Now go. You are no longer of the lost tribe. You are of the purple kobold tribe.
Before I go, I just like wrap my arms around her leg and hug her.
Oh, that's very strange. Thank you.
And then I wipe the tears off of her boots because I'm pretty sure there's some there. I'm like, okay, well, I live here with the pigs now, so if you want to come find me anytime, we can hang out or go get more bread and stuff. So you can come tell me about your adventures.
Oh, I would like this very much.
Yeah. Okay. And I just
Farewell,
turn one last.
Meep the not lost.
I turn one last time and I just say thank you to everybody. And then I awkwardly go up to the other purple kobold.
Yeah, so you kind of awkwardly make your way over there, and you can hear them speaking to each other in Draconic, saying things like, it's too expensive, but we need this. Well, I guess we can have some. And then one of them turns to look at you, and you immediately recognize them as your aunt, Upa. And Upa looks down to you and says, Meep? Meep?
Hi.
You live here now. And she just hugs you.
Oh!
I hug back and then I pull away and I hand Sweetbread.
And they sniff and take a, and they bite. And they bite, like, they try to like chomp down and they save a little. And she calls out, Kim, Kivo, Sneed, Gorky, Meep! Meep live here now. This is your uncle, your mother, your father, and your sister.
Oh my gosh. I just run and hug all
cry.
of them.
Oh,
I have a question though. How much shorter than them is she? Because she's little for a kobold, right?
She's little.
Is she like really cute? The cute one?
Yeah. And they all sort of kind of group, hug, and embrace and start to catch up and ask questions and where you've been and how are you and
immediately show them the meat cleaver and like and like showing it off and like showing them all of that kind of stuff that I have.
And they sort of, you show those off and your mother and your aunt just come back and hug you again as they're crying. And you all see Meep be reintroduced to her tribe and her family as you all make your way back to the inn to get some rest, I'm assuming, and a nice warm bath. So you make your way back to the inn that you had originally bought rooms for. And as you go back to the Happy Cloud and find your rooms, asked for some baths to be drawn after the hard travels that you all have done. Some attendants come to you each, to each of your rooms, carrying warm buckets, and 2 attendants come into Vin's room, and they look almost identical, like they're twins. And as they start pouring some water, kind of waiting for them to get things prepared, one of them looks to you, Vin, and says, I'm glad we found you. And the other one says, me too. And they drop their disguise, and you see 2 of you. And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Oh, no!
Thank you all for playing. I hope you had fun.
Holy crap.
We'll go ahead and jump into some shout outs immediately here. So first up, let's go with Bunny Dreadful. Look what you got going on the next week.
Don't do me first. I'm all crying.
That's too late. You're already there.
I miss Meep already. Hi, I'm Bunny Dreadful or Joe. I do art streams here on Twitch. I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays. I do D&D character art. I'm going to be doing some D&D character art this week. We're working on a Tabaxi actually, so if you're into that, come hang out. I did the character art for this show, so if you like the art here, that's a little taste of what you're going to get. And that's all I'm saying. Okay, bye.
Okay. Mac and cheese, please. You're next.
I'm Mac and Cheese, please. I make Minecraft content on YouTube. I also stream on Twitch. I've been playing a lot of Among Us lately, so if you want to play Among Us with the community, you're welcome to join. But yeah, that's me. Okay, bye.
Moves like Jagger from the GGN crew. Go for it,
Yo,
buddy.
hello. What's up? I'm Moobs from the GGN crew. I'm one of 4 members who run the channel. You can find me playing Final Fantasy XIV on Tuesdays and Wednesday evenings.
And Virtual Spectre.
Hi, my name is Virtual Spectre, content creator from the future. Like Moobs, I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy XIV, so if you're into that, definitely come on by. And we're also going to be checking out Ascent, the new Cyberpunk game, very soon. So a lot to look forward to. It's going to be fun.
And last but not least, everybody give it up for Loch Ness, aka Meep. Tell everybody what you got going on.
We're
Please follow
clapping.
her.
Oh, okay.
Go follow.
I'm Locke. I am a streamer here on Twitch. We play. Oh gosh, everything's changed a lot lately. I've been playing a lot of Phasmophobia, so we've been hunting a lot of ghosts, and also Ranch Sim. We've been killing a lot of pigs, which is sad, but it's fine because they're just pixels. Anyways, we also play D&D every other Wednesday. And thank you guys for having me on this show. It was very fun.
Thank you for being here. It's me. I live here. This is my channel. Watch me play games, and in the future too, watch me DMing a charity one shot over on Loch Ness's channel next month.
I forgot.
It's okay.
We had talking about it, but
A lot's happened since then.
on August 28th, we're gonna be doing a charity indie one shot. And Max is gonna DM for us, so I'm really excited.
It's gonna be a fun time. Locke has seen kind of the thing we got going on, so you definitely don't want to miss it. I think it's gonna be amazing. So thanks everybody so much for watching, for hanging out. Thank you, Locke, for being here. It was amazing, and thank you all.
Locke.
I couldn't ask for a better group of players.
It was fun.
But we'll see you next time. Have a good night, everybody. See you later.
Have a great
Bye.
weekend.